Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to wakey bakey. That's right, guys. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, down there. Let's mute that guy. All right, we got a dirty, but yet hopefully functional. What is this? Forget what these are called. It's a dab hitter. I forget oh shit. Can't it's early. It's early, guys. But we're gonna hit this morning. It's very temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of like a lover. That's right. Sometimes it's getting along with you, sometimes it's not, guys. But we'll get it figured out. We're gonna do a live hit live on the air, guys. We also got the craziest toys of the 70s and 80s that did not make the assembly line. They're the most dangerous toys of all time, guys, that you've never heard of. That's right. You're like, Brian, you're nuts. What do you mean I've never heard of these toys? My dad worked for Hasbro. I know all the toys. That's what somebody's saying right now, or Mattel, whatever it was. Oh, but have you this one? This one was controversial, guys, and we got a whole bunch. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Who remembers the game? Um, who remembers the game? Everybody's favorite, Border Snitch. That's right, guys. This is a game from the 80s. Called Border Snitch. This is where you get on your walkie talkie and you see a truck full of immigrants coming through. What are you going to do? They were a little worried. It might, so it did not make the cut, guys. So these are toys like that. Who forgets playing hours of playing Border Snitch? That's right, guys. We got a whole mess of them lined up, guys. We're going to get into that. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got the day in history. Robot Girl is going to make an appearance. We got Rosie the Bulldog ready to go. We are rocking and rolling this morning, guys. It is Thursday, um, February 20th, 2025, guys. The month just flew by like that. Who's ready? Let's buckle in and kick the tires and light the fires, guys, because we have a hell of a show. It's going to be a good one. Let's do this thing, guys. We go live in two. Buckle in, baby.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Yeah. It is time for Wakey Bakey, guys. That is right. It is Thursday, February 20th. Man, this month is just flying by, guys. I cannot believe it. Today's a big day for me, big day for April, guys. Everyone give April positive energy right now. She is literally in an interview. It's with the recruiter, so I mean, there's more interviews to jump through, but interview with the recruiter for a great job. Holy moly! If she can land this job, it'll be a good one. Good one. I show my kids those guys dancing to teach them to say no to crack. I love it. I love the song is Nikki's alarm clock. She can't snooze. You know what's funny is April wakes up her daughter with the show every morning and she does not like it. Does not like it at all, man. Captain Kush, what's the word? What's the word? Good morning, everybody. Man, it's gonna be a good morning. I am going to see if we could get my Puffco. I thought of the name Puffco working. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. The button. All right, so there's a few things on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. A few things on this, guys. I've never been able to get it. Oh, I've been able to get it working properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. But now the button is stuck. If it's not one thing, it's another thing with this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we push it harder. 1, 2. Great. Now it's not working at all. What about these things? These buttons work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if it's dead. Wonder if it's dead as a doornail here. Hang on. I don't know if I have a charger for it. Oh well, we'll get back to fucking this thing is the cursed, I swear to God. It just fired up. It just fired up. It just worked. It got a little sad when we said we were gonna. Let me see. But now how do we one? But now how do we get it fired up with the stuck button? Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. When we're doing one of the oh shit, it's red hot too. It's way too hot. All right, so then do we just hold it? 1, 2. All right, so we go down to there. Celsius. That's the first problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh well, we'll fuck with this thing later, man. I don't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a real pain in the ass. I have trouble getting the thing to heat up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta fuck with the button. We'll fuck with it here in a minute, guys. We'll figure out how to do a dab or something here in a minute. Holy shit. Oh, this is what you guys tune in for, to watch me fumble around with shit half high. I'm just like, all right, guys. That's what we're getting into this morning. It's just gonna randomly go off too. All right, let's see. Boom. No. One, two. I don't fucking. I think we were lucky just to get it turned on. I'll figure this thing out. Let's do some shout outs this morning, guys. That's right. I'm going to shout you out. You're like, Brian, you fucking freckled face fucker. Give me and my peeps a shout out. That's right, guys. Whatever you're doing out there, whether you're smoking, drinking, you're driving, you're working, whatever it is, guys, you deserve a shout out. Blow up those comments. Let me know if there's a business, if there's anyone you out there you want to give a shout out to. Now's the time, guys. I want to give a big shout out to Harvey Hooligans. Yeah. Big shout out. Lonnie got the first thumb in. Lonnie's feeling good this morning, too. We got Rose K in the house. We got her before work. Nice. We got Pamela. Pam, how you doing, Pam? We got Harvey Hooligans. The broken brain. We got Captain Cush in the house. Smoking and token. Nice. Oh man, we got a ton of people up in here this morning. Love it. We got Tim W. in the house. Charlie. That's right, Charlie. Have you heard the song yet, Charlie? Our intro song. Actually, it'll be the shout out song. We put you in it, Charlie the Fisherman, man. I made sure you got it, Charlie. Good to see you, man. Oh, they call me laters, or they call me taters. Oh man. Hey Tim, any luck with your currency? Oh, I was like, is he dropping a Bitcoin? What is Tim W doing? He was looking for. He had a bunch of coins that he was going to sell. Did you end up selling them, Tim, or end up finding value of them? All right, guys. So big shout out to everyone out there working right now. The bud tenders down at THC working hard for the money. All the coffee people serving you coffee this morning. Dutch Brothers, Starbucks, what's the other one? The human being. Guys. We're gonna big shout out to them. Burger King, Nancy, Matt Workman, all the people, guys. Back to Retro Review. Don't forget to go check out Back to Retro Review. Great channel, guys. Go check out him in the Mod Squad. I think his podcasting show drops tonight. Make sure you're checking that out. All right, guys, let's get into a little wakey bakey news this morning. We got a lot to get into. So let's get into a little wakey bakey news this morning, guys. And we'll wake up the robot girl. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, I'm still messing with this thing. I'm trying to get it to work, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not working. Technology. All right, guys, let's wake up the robot girl. That's right. We'll see if we have wrong technology now. All right, the robot girl. Let's do this. Good morning, Robot Girl. It is officially February 20th, 2025, and we're buckling down doing the Wakey Bakey News. Are you available to help us with the Wakey Bakey News this morning? If so, we need to do one wacky, fun, news article at a time. You read the article, you ask me a follow up question, and then we start a conversation from there, and then we move on to the next question. What do you think, Wakey Bakey Girl? Can you find us some fun, crazy news articles for today, February 20th, 2025?
Good morning. Let's dive into today's wacky news. First up, Dove has launched its first humorous ad, poking fun at the aversion to the word moist. The commercial features women reacting to a marketing campaign centered around the term. What do you think about brands using humor in their advertising?
I like it. I think it's very connects you with your audience. I think it's really, really good. What is the premise of the Dove commercial? If you could enlighten us there, Robot Girl.
In Dove's recent commercial, a focus group of women enthusiastically discusses the brand's new Deep Moisture body wash. The mood shifts when the marketing campaign introduces a mascot named Mrs. Moist and a jingle emphasizing the word moist. The women react with discomfort, humorously highlighting the aversion many feel toward the term. This satirical approach showcases Dove's first comedic ad, aiming to engage audiences with humor while promoting their product. The commercial aired during the 50th anniversary special of Saturday Night Live, marking a significant moment for Dove's marketing strategy. Catherine Fernandez, head of Dove Purpose and Engagement at Unilever North America, expressed excitement about debuting their first comedic ad during such an iconic television event. She emphasized that while the word moist might be polarizing, the brand's focus remains on celebrating moisture and the benefits of their body wash. This campaign represents a shift for Dove, traditionally known for its purpose-driven marketing, as it ventures into humor to connect with a broader audience. The ad's playful take on a commonly disliked word aims to make the brand more relatable and engaging. You can watch the full commercial here.
Nice, Robot Girl. What is it about the word moist? Dank Nation, blow up those comments. Is there a word you don't like similar to moist? I have met a lot of people who do not like that word, as I just said it 7 times. But what is it, Robot Girl, about that word, the word moist, that really gets people going? Is there a scientific reasoning behind it, or what is it about that word particularly?
The aversion to the word moist actually has some psychological and linguistic backing. Researchers have found that it's one of the most commonly disliked words in the English language, and there are a few theories as to why. 1. Phonetics and sound discomfort. The word moist contains a combination of sounds that some people find unpleasant. The oi diphthong and the soft stay at the
Oi
end
diphthong.
create an auditory effect that many describe as unsettling. Similar words like foist or hoist don't get the same reaction, but they don't appear as often in everyday conversation. 2. Semantic association, gross mental imagery. Many people associate moist with bodily
I
fluids,
need that
sweat, or
microphone.
damp, mushy
Back to
textures. The
retro.
word can trigger subconscious associations with
Jeremy,
things people
what's
generally
up?
find unappealing, like moldy food, wet socks, or humidity in an enclosed
Ugh.
space. 3. Social conditioning and trend influence.
Wet socks are the worst.
This one is interesting. Many people don't realize they dislike the word until they hear others expressing their distaste for it. There's been a cultural meme around moist being an unpleasant word for years, especially in internet culture, late-night shows, and even sitcoms. 4. Psychological research on word aversion. A study published in PLOS One found the dislike of moist is often tied to people's general sensitivity to disgust. Participants who found it repulsive also reacted strongly to words linked to bodily functions or less than pleasant textures. However, when moist was used in a neutral or positive context, like describing a cake, people were far less disturbed.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Definitely kind of like, oh, they think it's bad, so I think it's bad too. Big shout out to Jeremy and Back to Retro Review coming in here. Can you give them a big shout out and a little bit of a hard time? Jeremy just went and saw Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees down in concert. Could you give both him and Back to Retro a shout out, Robot Girl? They take a hit while she's thinking about it. Oh, maybe she's not going to do it. Robot Girl, are you there? Did we lose the Robot Girl? We might have. Oh, I think she froze up on us. Oh, Robot Girl. Let's see. See if we got her. It's like dealing with someone. Hey, there you are, Robot Girl. We had lost you for a minute. Are you back and ready to continue with the news with us? The Wakey Bakey news, that is.
I'm back and fully charged, ready to roll with the Wakey Bakey news. Let's keep the good vibes going. What's next? Do you want to jump into another wacky news story? Or do you have a follow-up question about moist and other cringe-worthy words?
Can you give a
Let's
big
hear it, Dank Nation.
Can you give a big shout out to Jeremy and Back to Retro Review? They just jumped in and joined us. Jeremy went and saw Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees last Saturday, so they're blowing up the chat about that. Could you give them both a big shout out, Robot Girl? Maybe. Oh, Robot Girl's having some trouble this morning. Are you there, Robot Girl? Well, we might have to do this on our own this morning, guys. Robot Girl, are you with us? Oh, we're going to end it, guys. Robot Girl's having some technical difficulties this morning. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get into it. Let's see what we got, guys. So the word moist. I've never understood that one. Let me see here. We'll pick up some stories real quick. There was a couple I wanted to talk about. Headline news. All right. That's actual news. No. All right, here we go. Birkenstocks. Who remembers Birkenstocks? I guess apparently they're back in the news, guys. Let's check this out. Birkenstocks. Can sandals be art? Birkenstock says yes, but a German court says no. Fucking Birkenstocks. Remember when they were all the rage, Birkenstocks? Birkenstocks are ambiguous in summer, comfy and very German. Sometimes they look chic, sometimes they look shabby, but these sandals can be considered art. The question is German's Federal Court of Justice wrestled with Thursday, and it ruled they're just comfy footwear. Birkenstock is headquartered in Linz am Rhein, Germany, and says its tradition of shoemaking goes back to 1774 and filed a lawsuit against three competitors who sold sandals that were very similar to its own. The shoe manufacturer claimed copyright protected the words and applied art may not be intimidated or not intimidated. Under German law, works of art enjoy stronger and long-lasting intellectual property protections than consumer products. The company asked for an injunction to stop its competitors from making copycat sandals because it's art. And the German court said no. Said no way, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Birkenstocks, are they art? Or are they just, there's like a unique legal argument to keep people from making similar shoes to them? I think it's just an argument. Lonnie, I got my Rumble stuff together. Yeah, let me know about Rumble, man. I kind of want to. I'm interested in what's going on over there in Rumble. Yeah, guys. So Birkenstocks, art or not? I'm gonna say not, and the court agreed. The court agreed. Let's see here, guys. QR codes mysteriously appear on 1,000 Munich graves. Oh man, what's going on with that? Police in Munich are investigating a mystery. More than 1,000 stickers were put on gravestones and wooden crosses at 3 cemeteries in Germany City without indication of where they came from. The stickers are printed with a QR code that scan the show. That scan shows the name of the person buried in the grave and its location in the cemetery, but nothing else. We haven't found a pattern behind this. The stickers were put both on decades-old gravestones and are very new graves. They are so far the only wooden cross. Police suspect Kristen Drexel told the police, or told I guess she's the police. She told the news. Police who have witnessed anybody who have put the stickers on the grave are asked to reach out. So basically, it's just someone like organizing the fucking grave. How is that a crime? How is that a crime? I don't know. I think it's good. You scan the QR code, it tells you who's there, what year, all the information. That's not bad. That's actually kind of a good thing. All right, historic ocean liner departs Philadelphia on voyage to become the world's largest artificial reef. Oh, dang, look at this, guys. The USS United States is a 1,000-foot vessel that appeared in the transatlantic speed record on its maiden voyage in 1952. The ship departed Philly, headed to Mobile, Alabama to prep work. Officials plan on sinking it in Florida off the Gulf Coast. So this giant ship, man, old school, is going to be sunk and turned into a coral reef. Does that work? Does that work, Charlie? Charlie knows about the ocean. The historic aging ocean liner that a Florida county plans to turn into the world's largest artificial reef departed on South Philly, Delaware River waterfront on Wednesday, making the open segment of its final voyage. That thing looks like a ghost ship, man. That thing's fucking crazy looking. There we go. The United States, a 1,000-foot vessel that shattered the transatlantic speed record on its maiden voyage in 1952, is being towed to Mobile, Alabama for planned prep work before officials eventually sink it off the Florida coast. The move comes about 4 months after the conservancy that oversees the ship and its landlord resolved a years-old rent dispute. Officials initially planned to move the vessel last November, but was delayed due to concerns from the U.S. Coast Guard. The ship wasn't stable enough to make the trip. The USS United States was considered a beacon of American engineering, doubling as a military vessel that could carry thousands of troops. In its maiden voyage, it broke the transatlantic speed record of 36 knots, or just over 41 miles an hour. The ship crossed the Atlantic Ocean in just 3 days, 10 hours and 4 minutes, besting the Queen Mary's time by 10 hours. To this day, the SS United States holds the transatlantic speed record for an ocean liner. Wow. The ship will forever symbolize our nation's strength, innovation, and resilience, said Susan Gibbs. We wish her fair winds and following seas on her historic journey to her new home. The United States became a reserve ship in 1969. So yeah, they're going to sink the fucker, turn it into a coral reef. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that, Charlie? Just like most things work for some things and hurts others. Yeah. Any structure and venom's reef. Any structure can become a reef. I'm like, a venom's reef. That's interesting. Or is it just junk on the ocean? Yeah, is this just an excuse to dump a fucking ship on the bottom of the ocean? Or should we put it in the Gulf of America? We should put it in the Gulf of America, guys. Oh, man. Oh, love it. All right, let's kill this. All right, we got my favorite part of the day, guys. My favorite part of the day, Today in History. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Number one cannabis superstore, guys. New Wild Weekend drops. Hit today, guys. Check out, they got some new wax in Cali Buds. Look at this, guys. You got some Cali Buds in. Man, this is crumble. I love it, guys. For a while, they just had batters in, but this is some fucking fire crumble. Go on down there, guys. Cheap as cheap can be. They got flour on sale. They got all the things, guys. Check out thedailydank.com for all your cannabis news. Get on down there and check it out, guys. All right. Let's, what am I doing here? All right, guys, let's get into it. Today in history. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. Big shout out to Fight for Freedom and Russ. Check him out on Pioneer Wizard 19 over on Twitch. All right, let's do it, guys.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center. Today in history, Brian has to pay his car payment. By the end of the day, Brian needs to pay his car payment by the end of the day. All right, guys. Today in history, birthdays, big birthdays. Rihanna, that's right. Disturbia. The song doesn't go like this, but its name, Disturbia. That's right, guys. Disturbia's own Rihanna. She has so many hits, I don't fucking know. But Rihanna, big bucket of win, guys. The most unfunny, excuse my mouth, man. The most unfunny comedian in the history of comedy, guys. A guy who is not funny at all. It's just fucking, he just says words. No one laughs. Trevor Noah. South African comedian and man who has no sense of humor whatsoever. Big pile of shit, Trevor Noah. 1967, guys. Someone who does have talent. Kurt Cobain. That's right. Kurt Cobain was born on this day, guys. Big loss, man. Where were you when Kurt Cobain committed suicide and you've heard about it for the first time? I was playing basketball in Bullhead City, Arizona. I remember specifically. And a guy from the Potter's House Church was trying to get me lured in to take me to the youth group. And that was when I heard that Kurt Cobain had died. Let's not get into the Potter's House. Cindy Crawford, guys, who's never been part of the freaking Potter's House Church, guys. Thank God. Cindy Crawford, America's sweetheart. That's right, American fashion model, was born today, guys. And then in 1963, the bad boy, Charles Barkley. That's right, all you basketball fans out there back in the day. Charles Barkley, man, he was fucking rough. He was the man. Happy birthday, Charles Barkley, not Charlie. All right, guys, what else we got? John Glenn orbits the Earth in this day in 1962. John Glenn, the oldest of 7 astronauts selected by NASA for Project Mercury. Spaceflight training and later U.S. Senator, became on this day in 1962 the first American to orbit Earth, doing so 3 times. 2005, American journalist and author Hunter S. Thompson, who created a genre known as gonzo journalism, a highly personal and stylish reporting that made him a counterculture icon, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Big loss, guys. 1986, the Soviet Union launched the core module of the space station Mir. Let's see. 1976, the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization held its final exercise in Manila and formally ended in June 30th, 1977. 1943, the volcano in Macanan State, Mexico, erupted, eventually burying 2 villages. 1929, the U.S. Congress formally accepts the deeds of secession of Eastern Samoa, forming America Samoa. 1909, Italian author Filippo Tommaso Martini coined the term futurism in the Persian newspaper La Fagora. 1902, Ansel Adams, the most important landscaper photographer of the 20th century, was born in San Francisco. And then in 1872, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City opened to the public and later became one of the foremost museums in the world. That's right, guys. And that was your Today in History. All right. Oof, that was a big one. All right, guys, let me add these. Oops. Here we go. Oops, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Hang on, guys. This isn't going to be fun. They're making me add them one by one instead of doing the whole fucking thing. Damn it. Of course, when I got my shit together for once. One more. And of course, these are ones I got a ton of. So these are going to be toys, guys. Toys from the 70s, from the 80s that were too controversial, too dangerous, too political. Whatever it is, guys, they were not able to meet manufacturer needs, and they stopped them. They stopped them before you could do anything here, guys. So let's get into it. These are the most controversial toys from the 70s and the 80s. I always like Kathy Ireland over Cindy Crawford. Oh man, anywhere angle will stick it. Things will start to grow. The structure provides shelter for fish. It's a good thing. All right. It just seems weird that we got to do that kind of stuff with it. All right, guys, let's start looking at these toys. Everyone's favorite. We talked about this before, guys. Border Snitch. Who remembers playing hours of Border Snitch, guys? That's right. It's making a comeback, I hear. Guys, this was my sister's favorite game, Crazy Burial. Who remembers playing hours of eternal madness, guys, running on the treadmill, carrying the coffin with your dolls and whatnot in it? Remember when little Lulu died and we had to bury her? Oh man, so will Brian have his shit together? That will be a day in history. All right. Crazy Burial, guys. Next up, you've heard of my buddy. My buddy, my buddy and me like to climb up a tree. It was like a doll that was like your buddy. It was for boys. I mean, carry around, you do little adventures with and stuff. It later became Chucky, the good guy doll. But have you ever seen my Vato is always by your side? You get into a little trouble with the neighborhood kids, my Vato will pull out his shank and fucking teach him a lesson. You need someone to arm wrestle with? My Vato is there for you, guys. You need a couple extra bucks for a cigarette? My Vato has you covered, guys. Oh man, I love practicing carrying a cat and kid's sister. My Vato, always by your side. My Vato and me like to climb up a tree. My Vato and me like to shake angrily. My Vato and me low rider down the street. Oh, my Vato and me, guys. That's right. It didn't make it. Didn't make it to the shelves. Who remembers the show Family Matters, guys? With Urkel, right? Family Matters. There was a spinoff. I don't know if you guys ever seen this. This was when Carl ran away with Urkel. This is called Family Still Matters. And this was one of the Urkeltron. That's right, guys. The Urkeltron 2000. Who remembers this great toy? Oh man, it didn't make the shelves, guys. Didn't make the shelves. One of my favorites when I was a kid. And it was before Stranger Things, guys. So this was like cutting edge. Nap Hero, Dream and Win. That's right. Every parent's favorite game, Nap Hero. This is where you battle it out in a dream world, guys. That's right. Who can stay asleep longer? Who can do all the things? It is Nap Hero. Every parent's favorite toy for their kids. Oh, man. All right, up next, guys, we got Help Mia and more toys from the movie of the year. Help Mia, guys. Oh shit, it's from Pulp Fiction. It's fucking what's her name? Where you gotta give her the fucking adrenaline in her heart. Who loves Pulp Fiction, guys? You didn't realize there's a whole line of toys that went with Pulp Fiction. Look at her little feet are even dirty. Oh man, that's funny. That is hilarious. Kevin still has my Vato. His name is Felix. Oh man, Uma Thurman. There you go, Uma Thurman. Help Mia. Give her the adrenaline shot. And then I can't zoom in on it, but if you look up, they got another collection. They got the Samuel Jackson burger head, and then it looks like the dance scene. Collect them all, guys. Collect them all. Who knew? Who knew Pulp Fiction had toys? All right, guys. Straight from Guantanamo Bay. That's right. The Playmobil Guantanamo Bay violation of civil rights kit. Who remembers this? Who remembers playing Great Times on Play Mobile? Oh, man. Didn't make the shelves, guys. Didn't make the shelves. All right, guys. This was one of my favorites as a kid. Probably one of yours, too. No, you don't stab her. Foolin' La Migra. That's right, guys. Foolin' La Migra. This is a game where you get your little homies. Remember little homies figures? And you put them in back of a... I love this kid's fucking face. Could you have picked any whiter kid? Fucking Zach Morris. Oh, Foolin' La Migra, guys. Hours of fun. Didn't quite make the shelves, guys. Another toy that people found fascinating back in the day, guys. Wait, that's inaccurate toy replicas. There's not a naked with a female soldier standing next to him. It's a toy. You gotta keep it clean for the kids. Come on. All right, guys. Who didn't play as a kid? Who didn't play Prison Rat? That's right. Squeal for your life. And you can swap out the cop for the convict. It has some buttons. It has all the things. You got to squeal for your life. It's made by Kenner. Prison Rat, guys. Look, the kid can't tell fast enough. He's like... Fucking Prison Rat. Who played Prison Rat as a kid? Another one that I like, guys. Another good one. Killed many hours playing Moose and Noose. Oh, now even Brian Barbie gets nude. Wait. The Moose Noose, guys. Come on. Who doesn't love a good Moose Noose game? Remember the game Hangman? Kind of like that. Oh, man. Moose and Noose, guys. Hours of fun. Hours of fun. You can upgrade to the bigger moose if you need to. All right, guys. One of my favorites as a kid. Bum fights. You heard of Rock'em Sock'em Robot? What about bum fights, guys? Hours of entertainment, guys. You get two homeless men with some pizza and trash on the ground. Oh, and you get some bum fights. Hours of fun. Look at these two kids. Nothing but a good time. Remember that when that was a thing? When the bum fights was like a major fucking issue. People were paying bums to fight each other. And like filming it and stuff. That was like a major issue back in the day, guys. Now I know what you're saying. You're like, Brian, there isn't enough religious toys in this list. Why don't you have more religious toys? We got you covered, guys. St. Matthew, official crystal charger. That's right. Oh, when you need your crystal charged, guys, St. Matthew is here for you. Oh, look at it. They love St. Matthew. St. Matthew's the shit. And then also, guys, why not burn that head trick? Oh, great game for every kid, guys. Every kid. Burn the head trick. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that one. I don't even know what to say about that one, guys. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, man. And then, guys. Oh, we got a couple more here. Oh, we got a lot more here. All right. Barbie, guys. You know, Barbie has been featured Barbie dog walker, Barbie the doctor, Barbie the business owner, Barbie the doctor, Barbie the psychologist, all the things, guys. But have we seen Barbie Dr. Phil? That's right, this was a short-lived Barbie Dr. Phil, guys. I tell you, you can't put two snakes in a turtle and make them be friends. It ain't gonna happen. Fucking Dr. Phil. All right, guys. You know, we want to teach kids good habits when they're little, guys. We want to get them as an adult. So what better game to play than Coffee Maniac? That's right, guys. What kid doesn't love David Lynch's Coffee Maniac? Comes with this coffee guy, whole 9 yards. Get your kids wired up on coffee while they're playing board games, guys. Oh my god, that looks like a fun game. Look at that. Look like you're going through the hills of Colombia collecting coffee beans. All right, guys. Who didn't want a pet hamster as a kid, guys? Pet hamsters were the shit. And you could get like the ball that they could roll in. You could get the hamster wheel. But did you get the hamster bro? That's right. Upgrade your pet, guys. Turns them into a fucking titan. Look at that. Oh, short-lived. The hamster suffocated. This was short-lived, guys. This was very short-lived. When energy drinks ain't enough. All right, guys. Who remembers this toy? This was by far one of everyone's favorite toys as a kid. Some kind of version of it, guys. Who remembers Chest Full of Beans Man? That's right. Hours of fun. Man bean, bean man, man bean, bean man. Chest full of beans, man. When you just thought it was safe to start committing crimes again, chest full of beans, man, shows up. Yeah, can't make this up. Oh, I guess literally you can. Who remembers during the 70s and 80s when they started doing executions? Electric chair. Yeah, the electric chair. That was all the rage. The electric chair killing criminals. So much they made a game called Zappy. That's right, guys. You strap old Zappy in the chair and you play the game. Does Zappy get murdered by an electric chair? Only you can make that decision, guys. Help Zappy out and get him out of the electric chair. Fucking Zappy. Holy moly. All right, up next, guys. Another religious one. Holy meals, feeding the masses, guys. This is like some kind of game. Like skee ball, but reverse, I guess. I don't know. Holy meals, feeding the masses, guys. Who remembers that game in Bible school? And then one of my favorites, guys, growing up, this game taught me a lot of lessons, a lot of life lessons. Wrong neighborhood, not your turf. Who played this game as a kid, guys? Who doesn't remember playing with a bunch of shirtless men? That's the worst. They're all shirtless. That guy has a bat. Not your turf. That's right. Hours of fun, guys. Hours of fun. Oh man, that was good. That was really. All right, guys. I'm gonna get on out of here. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Voice is getting better, but hitting some of those notes are rough, man. Streets of Rage. Lonnie says, I remember playing tetherball. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I remember. I don't know about this other shit, but I played tetherball. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be live at 4:10. Make sure you're tuning in for the countdown for 4:20. We got other stuff dropping throughout the day. Head on over and check out the dailydank.com, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be the change you want to see in the world, guys. Breathe in the positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Broken Brain says Lonnie remembers playing ball in a cup. Broken Brain, you remember playing two dudes, one cup. Oh!